Hello and welcome. This is Cacti Twig as part of the Squad Zero community group. This is the first part of a new retrospective series that I'm putting together where we look at some squad gameplay and review something good or bad that happened to see what we can improve or apply to future situations. This game is in Cora Valley Invasion V1 Knight, and I'm playing as an insurgency medic versus the US faction. We just conceded the mosque and are setting up a defensive hemp farm. I've positioned myself northeast of the point and am keeping an eye on an attack lane the enemy recently tried to use to flank across the north. As I scan to the north, I notice two smoke grenades developing in the field I'm in. I don't think there are any friendlies in the area, and as I take a closer look, I observe that the smoke is only blowing in one direction, which makes it immediately clear that these have been deployed by the American faction and is not friendly. To quickly highlight the difference, the American faction uses the M18 smoke grenade, while the insurgency faction uses the RDG-2 smoke grenade. I plan on making a more detailed smoke grenade tech video in the future, but for now just observe that the insurgency's RDG-2 grenade deploys to both sides, while the American's M18 only deploys to the right side of the thrower. It seems a little counterintuitive, but the plume of the M18 will go to the right of the thrower always, even if it makes it look like you're in the middle of a tornado. Here's a quick demonstration of that, where you can see that the smoke develops in my relative direction and never based on a universal wind direction. It's a little strange perhaps, but the game's still in alpha, so I'll give them a pass. However, this does give us extremely helpful information when observing a grenade thrown from an unseen enemy, because in this case, both smoke grenades are going in this direction, so we know that there's at least one American over here somewhere. So next I run through the reasons for smoke being deployed. There are generally three reasons to deploy smoke, which are concealment, communication, and suppression. I haven't observed any combat taking place, so it seems unlikely that anyone is being suppressed, and a lack of friendlies in the area rules out a defensive asset being marked to the rest of their squad, so concealment it is. The smoke grenade placement telegraphs where the enemy perceives a threat to be located, which is nowhere near where I'm at, which reassures me my position hasn't been compromised. So I decide to wait and see if anyone makes a move, and sure enough, a few moments later, I see two Americans crawling through the field. Two easy drops, aided greatly by an understanding of the equipment each faction uses. I know this isn't the most groundbreaking example, as just about anyone would have been looking in that direction to react to it anyways, but it is a good opportunity to discuss additional information you can infer from smoke plumes, and also a quick lesson in when to use smoke grenades in battle. Smoke grenades are an extremely useful tool when used properly, but the coaching point here is to refrain from using smoke for concealment unless you are certain that your position is known to an enemy who is capable of hurting you. If you try to use them too early, it ends up attracting attention that otherwise may not have been there. In this example, the enemy would have been better just crawling through the field since nobody was explicitly looking for them and they had a good chance of making it through undetected. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into it for this video. I just thought it was a great example of an improper use of smoke grenades and a great demonstration of the amount of additional information you can infer from your surroundings if you know what to look for. This is Cacti Twig, and until next time, take care.